Hello, so today I'm doing a video on what's in my micro bag. So I found that as I've got older, I don't want to carry a really heavy handbag every day with me. So more and more I'm drawn towards tiny handbags, even if that means I've got a secondary bag. In this season at the moment, you know, that might be a tote. In the summer it might be more of like a wicker basket, like a pannier. I've got one of those nice Loewe ones with the fine leather straps from like Paula's Ibiza line. So here we've got a very micro sack, so you can't fit a great deal in something like this. I treat it a bit like a pocket, which is great, especially if I'm going around without something like a trench coat with pockets on. I'm also loving this very rich and warm colour palette here. These are my favourite sorts of colours. This is a bag from Valentino that I've had for a number of years now. You can see the little Valentino studs here. I like the fact that it's quite discreet, you know, that's the only signifier that it's a Valentino. And I just like that little sparkle there. And I had it customised with my initials as well. I'm never too sure about what I feel about monograms and initials, you know. Is it a bit gauche perhaps? But here I like it. So let's move on. What's inside my micro bag? Okay, well, you know, it's my cell phone. I'm always saying, you know, that no matter how sophisticated your outfit, you can find your own twist. So I don't know if you've watched my stealth wealth video. This is quite a sort of stealth wealth look, we could say, with, you know, some luxurious tailoring, some beautiful cashmere in beautiful, rich, warm colours, which is all very well and good. And I love the overly long sleeves as well here from the row. It just makes it feel very cosy for me. And in my methodology, it's always important to find your twist, whatever sort of style you're going for. So for me, the twist in this look is resolutely my tacky golden nails and my sparkly phone case. I love it. It makes me happy every day. What else is in the micro bag? Ah, yes. I've got my hand mirror and lipstick. This is one of my favourite lipsticks. Again, it's keeping in this palette of all the oranges. And I know some people manage to put their lipsticks on with their phone camera function, but you know, I'm not that technically gifted. Voila. This is quite good because although it's got quite a strong orangey reddish pigment, it's also a little bit transparent, you know, it doesn't go on too blocky. And then I just like to smush it around a bit. So it's like this idea of imperfection, which we often see in French style. So this is very handy for me. What else is going on in here? Oh, I've got like a little hair bubble. It's one of those slip silk hair bubbles to look after my very fine and ever finer at midlife hair. Gosh, actually, when you start taking it all out, it's more than you'd think. My passport, I went through customs the other day. Of course, now with Brexit, every time you go to Europe, it's crazy. They have to stamp your passport. So it's really quite full, as if it wasn't already full enough already. And it wouldn't scan. And they sort of looked at it and they sort of said, gosh, but your passport is so, meaning worn and weathered and tattered. And then I've got a little bit of cash in here, you know, a few euros mixed with pounds. Depending on where I am, there's a bit of pounds, a bit of euros in here. My credit card, very useful. And there's a little back pocket as well. What's in there? Oh, there's a few metro tickets for the Paris Metro. And weirdly enough, a vitamin B12 that I forgot to take this morning. So great reminder. It's funny when you get it all out, you realise that there's more than you expect, even in such a little micro bag. I also think that because this functions a bit like a pocket for me, you know, I've got boobs and that, you know, I've got much bigger over the past few years with my hormonal fluctuations. And you know, I quite like wearing the crossbody bag, but obviously if you get bigger boobs, it can kind of, if they're too big and heavy, it can kind of squish down your breasts and look quite unsightly. So if you just have a little mini sack, it still stays light enough to sit on top of your breasts and still looking quite chic. I'd love to know, what do you keep in your bag, micro bag or otherwise? Do let me know in the comments below. Et voilà, thank you for watching. À la prochaine, bye bye.